Alright, so for all the details on what happened to me, please see my YouTube channel, My Medical Nightmare.
Thank you for calling the Corporate Office of American Family Care.
Felicia Valentine speaking. Okay, so let me go back. So
Yeah.
you had an X-ray done at AFC.
Yes, ma'am.
And allegedly, can you tell me the fracture that you had again?
Alright, well, I mean, I'm not a doctor, okay? You guys are the doctor.
Oh, but you're just wanting a Reread because you're under the impression there was a fracture.
No, ma'am, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there is an injury that I had, okay? It appears in the images. It doesn't matter if somebody gave me, the patient, permission to say I had an injury, and it doesn't matter, if somebody told me that I had an injury. What I'm saying is there's an injury that appears in the X-ray I had done at AFC, and you can see this very clearly, and I need to have the responsible party reanalyze this thing, look at this thing again, and give me, since I paid money to you guys, a correct service, as a medical practice.
So the only thing I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to reach out to Teleradiology and ask for a second opinion. Right.
Yeah.
So at this point, what I can do is get a second opinion.
Okay.
And see what another radiologist will interpret.
Yeah.
And then just go from there.
Yeah, tell them, if they're looking at the pictures, I have them in front of me right now. The injury, you can see evidence of the broken underside of my skull. It appears as a 3-inch, 4-inch diameter, translucent, cloudy-like oval in the standard X-ray picture.
Thank you for calling Experity Teleradiology. Please understand that we are required to report any disclosures of criminal acts or intent.
For calling Experity, this is Shelley. How can I help you?
I called last week. I was trying to get an X-ray re-examined. I was a patient at America Family Care, Urgent Care, and I had a doctor that I called the number below her name on the radiology report, and I reached Experity. This would be Anna Maria Eknick. And so I was just calling to see the status of that. I was told I'd be called the next day, and this was on Tuesday, I believe. And I've not been contacted the next day or the subsequent days. It is now almost 1 week later.
Give me just a minute. And when did you go, when was this x-ray taken?
The x-ray was taken in May of 2019.
Okay, there's a note here in your chart that this has gone through our upper management, and they have reviewed this case, and basically it says that we cannot honor this request.
Once they locate these images, they have to resend them to us, and at that point we can complete this reinterpretation request.
All right.
And get you that second opinion.
Okay.
The note here in your chart that this has gone through our upper management, and they have reviewed this case, and basically it says that we cannot honor this request.
Could I speak to management?
Okay, give me just a minute. I'll see who's available to speak to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Katie's on another call right now. Can I get the phone number you'd like her to give you a call at?
Well, okay, I was told this last Tuesday. I was told I was be called the next day. I was not called.
Okay, I will have her. She's going to give you a call today.
Okay, do you know what time?
It should be pretty shortly.
Okay, so she's for sure going to call me today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because, yeah, I mean, there's some real serious integrity issues, professional issues with your company, and I await that call.
All right, I'll let her know.
All right, so close of business on April 11th, 2022. Yeah, I did not get this promise call from Experity Teleradiology Management. So, wow, this place has flaked on their obligations many times to me via telephone. And I can only conclude that this place, they are not good for their word. something that any prospective business partner or patient should realize when you're doing business with this company. Yeah, and one of the big issues here, this may be a HIPAA matter. That's HIPAA. Because I gave Experity Teleradiology and Experity Health permission to use my health records under the understanding for one thing and one thing only. And that was that they were going to take them and have the x-ray re-examined by a doctor. And yeah, they were going to be re-examining the x-ray for me, the patient who was misdiagnosed. I did not give Experity Teleradiology, Experity Health, permission to use my personal health information to read them in secret, or to receive that information and then have management step in and say they could not honor my request.